Welcome to BSc Statistics students. So in this lesson, I explain lack of memory property of geometric distribution. It is also called lax memory property. So what is the statement? What is the lax memory property? For example, if you consider x is following a geometric distribution, right? Then, and for example, we consider constant k greater than 0 for a constant k greater than 0, and y is equal to x minus k. Another variable y, it starts with the values of x minus k. It takes the values of x minus k. It is also having the same distribution, geometric distribution, which is called the lax memory. The property is the probability of, for example, y is equal to t. T is a one particular time period given x greater than or equal to k. So for which you have some particular condition, it is x greater than or equal to k. It's whatever the value of y, it is going to be started with the help of after finishing x greater than or equal to k. It is equivalent to be probability of x is equal to t. The both distributions of probability of x equal to t and y is equal to t, which are same. That is called lax memory, and for which they have the condition that x is greater than or equal to k. Right. Now come to the part of proof of this lax memory property, for which I give an example, one such best an example I can give to you, and okay, just wait, right? Is it clear? Is it clear? Right. Yeah, now it is clear. Right. So, for example, if you consider one particular person is waiting for a train scheduled by 10 a.m. Scheduled by 10 a.m. He is waiting. He arrives by 8 a.m. And another person reaches the station by 9 a.m. The waiting time distribution of 8 that is the person who arrives by 8 a.m. is same as the person who arrives by 9 a.m. That is what lax memory. Both distributions are same. Of course, we have another distribution in the continuous distribution. This is a discrete distribution which has lax memory property, right? Hope you understand. This is what one such phenomena. Of course, don't consider time interval. Time interval is not going to be considered. Only the time period I am considering, that is at some particular time period I am considering 8, 9, etc. Right. This is what now I'm considering. I'm going to the part of proof. The proof of this particular geometric distribution. For example, you consider, first of all, I write. First of all, I write the probability mass function of the geometric distribution. That is, I'm considering in terms of the x is equal to t. So usually we are writing probability x equal to x equal to t, which means in the place of x, that is the variable we are considering t. That is, it is q power x into p here, t into p, q power t into p, where t takes the value 0, 1, 2, and so on and so on. Right. And probably therefore now we have to calculate the probability of y is equal to t given x is greater than or equal to k. This is what we have to calculate, for which I am considering probability of y is greater than or equal to t given x greater than or equal to k, and it is going to be subtracted from probability of y is greater than or equal to t plus 1 given x greater than or equal to k. This is what I have considered. Shall I consider like this? Here we have, don't consider this. This is a condition we see later, and y greater than or equal to t and y greater than or equal to t plus 1, which means this is the set y is greater than or equal to t is nothing but it takes t values t plus 1 and so on up to infinity. For example, you consider this is the set, and this is the set y greater than or equal to t plus 1, which means it consists of t plus 1, t plus 2, and so on, t plus 2 and so on. Okay, right. If you subtract this event consists of t plus 1 and so on, and this event t plus 1, t plus 2, and so on. If you subtract these two, and what you will get, only the point t. That is what probability of y is equal to t. Have you understand this? Do you understand this? This is probability of y is equal to t given x greater than equal to k. If you subtract these two, so therefore, what I'm doing is I'm subtracting probability of y greater than equal to t given x greater than equal to k minus probability of y greater than equal to t plus 1 given x greater than equal to k. Let you consider equation 1. Let you consider equation 1. Now I calculate one particular value. So I consider first of all this one, probability of y greater than or equal to t given x greater than or equal to k. Okay, it is equivalent to b. So it is probability of a intersection a given b. If you write it, then probability of a intersection b divided by probability of b. That is probability of y greater than or equal to t intersection x greater than or equal to k divided by probability of x greater than or equal to k. So which is it is equivalent to b. Now if you consider substitute y is equal to x minus k, y is equal to x minus k, the probability of x minus k, it is greater than or equal to t intersection x greater than or equal to k divided by probability of x greater than or equal to k, which means you take k minus k to the right hand side for this value, and probability of x greater than or equal to t plus k or k plus t, k plus t intersection x greater than or equal to k divided by probability of x greater than or equal to k, which means it is equivalent to b. We can write it is nothing but you see here the intersection between x greater than or equal to k plus t and x greater than or equal to k. Again I consider here, I explain here x greater than or equal to k, which means which is nothing but it is a set of k, k plus 1 and so on. Now I write one more point to recognize k plus t and so on. Okay, and x greater than or equal to k plus t, which means it is the set k plus t and so on, k plus t plus 1 and so on. So what is the intersection point between these two? K plus t and so on. These are the common points, k plus t and so on. That is this. So x greater than or equal to k, which means you can also understand in this fashion. This is what k you consider, this is what k plus t. For example, you consider 0, it's infinity, and x greater than or equal to k means this is the set. X greater than or equal to k plus t means this is the set. So this represents x greater than or equal to k, and this represents x greater than or equal to k plus t. This represents x greater than or equal to k. This part represents x greater than or equal to t, x greater than or equal to k plus t. Therefore, the intersection between these two, it is nothing but this. This is what exact intersection, x greater than or equal to k plus t. So therefore, the intersection between these two, I write here. The intersection between these two is nothing but it's equivalent to be probability of x greater than or equal to k plus t divided by probability of x greater than or equal to k. So right, let you consider equation 2. What is this? Probability of y greater than or equal to t given x greater than or equal to k. That is what this. So in which you have to calculate these two probabilities, and then again you have to substitute here, and then again you have to substitute in equation 1. Okay. Now consider probability of x greater than or equal to k first, which is maybe simple. Rather than this, if you find the pattern of this, and so that you can easily calculate this one as well, because both are in similar fashion, greater than or equal to x greater than or equal to k. So now probability x greater than or equal to k is going to be calculated. Any kind of probability is going to be calculated with the help of the summation because of discrete random variable. So x takes the value more than k, that is x is equal to k to infinity. Probability of x, that is probability of x is nothing but if you consider, I write for one more step, and probability of x and summation. What is this probability? X is equal to k to infinity. This probability is nothing but probability mass function of the geometric distribution. Geometric distribution mass function, here I am writing q power t multiplied by p, because I have considered probability of x is equal to t is nothing but q power t into p. Okay, and now if you do further, is equivalent to b. Now you expand x is equal to k, and p you take it outside, p multiplied by take it outside because of the okay, I write one more step is equal to p into summation x is equal to k to infinity q power t. Okay, now if you consider I have taken as a p outside, and so that I'm substituting now the values of x in the summation x is equal to k. X means here t, that is what you have to identify. Okay, otherwise you write probability of this is summation t is equal to k to infinity. You write in the fashion that t is equal to k to infinity. This is also you represent t. Okay, that is what the x I am representing, t is equal to k to infinity. This is also probability of x is equal to t, which means you write clearly probability of x is equal to t. This is what the probability of x is equal to t. Okay, hope you understand. X and t which are same in the sense that the probability of in the geometric distribution the variable x is nothing but we are considering here t. So therefore it is very clear that if you consider summation t is equal to k to infinity, probability of x is equal to t, x is greater than or equal to k. So therefore we have to consider clearly instead of x if you consider t, and so that the problem is going to be understand. Otherwise that nothing is a problem. So you can consider directly x is equal to q. In the place of t also we can consider x, and so that we can have the probability, right? So p into x is whatever x or t if you substitute here, then t is equal to k, then it is q power k. T is equal to k plus 1 after k, that is then plus q power k plus 1. Q is equal to k plus 2, t is equal to k plus 2, then q power k plus 2 plus and so on. This is what the probability is equivalent to be p multiplied by, if you consider q power k as a common, and then it is 1 plus q square plus and so on. Correct? So this is what the 1 plus x square plus and so on. And this is the expansion of p into, this is q power k multiplied by, this is 1 minus q, that is whole power minus 1, 1 minus x whole power minus 1. What is 1 minus q? It's p into q power k into 1 minus q is p power minus 1. So p power minus 1 and p is equivalent to b, q power k. What is this? Probability of x greater than or equal to k. If probability of x greater than or equal to k is, you see here, probability of x greater than or equal to k is q power k, then we can easily interpret that probability of x greater than or equal to k plus t. Come on, what is probability of x greater than or equal to k plus t? It is q power k plus t. It's very simple. It is q power k plus t. So therefore, when I'm writing, I'm calculating, I'm substituting these two values, q power k and q power k plus t, and these two values I'm substituting in probability of y greater than or equal to t given x greater than or equal to k. So it is equivalent to be the division, that is you consider this equation, probability of x greater than or equal to k plus t divided by probability x greater than or equal to k, which is nothing but q power k plus t divided by q power k. So we can cancel q power k, it is nothing but q power t. So, and again you observe here, this is what probability of y like greater than or equal to t given x greater than or equal to k is equal to q power t. Then we can also write probability of y greater than or equal to t plus 1 given x greater than or equal to k. It is also in the similar fashion, you can easily obtain that q power t plus 1. Q power t plus 1. So therefore, now you substitute in the equation 1. What is equation 1? It is nothing but we have considered probability of y is equal to t given x greater than or equal to k is nothing but probability of y greater than or equal to t given x greater than or equal to k minus probability of y greater than or equal to t plus 1 given x greater than or equal to k. These two values we just now we have obtained. So therefore, substitute in equation 1. Therefore, probability of, that is what lacks memory property, y is equal to t given x greater than or equal to k, which is going to be calculated with the help of the probability of y greater than or equal to t given x greater than or equal to k minus probability of y greater than or equal to t plus 1 given x greater than or equal to k. This is what, it is nothing but it is q power t plus 1 minus this is q power t minus this is q power t. If you consider q power t as a common factor, then here we have q. This is q power t, I'm sorry, this is q power t, this is q power t plus 1. You see y greater than or equal to t, this is q power t and this is q power t plus 1. If you consider q power t as a common factor, here we have 1, here we have q power 1, q power 1. So 1 minus q is p, hence it is q power t into p. That is what exactly q power. What is q power t into p? It is nothing but probability of x is equal to t. So therefore, probability of y is equal to t given x greater than or equal to k, it is nothing but probability of x is equal to t. It is therefore geometric distribution satisfies lax memory property. Geometric distribution possesses the property lax memory property. So even though if you consider the distribution of x is equal to t and the distribution of y is equal to t given x greater than or equal to k, both are same. Both follows a geometric distribution. Therefore, that is the distribution of x and distribution of y is equal to x minus x. Both are same. That therefore, geometric distribution possesses geometric distribution satisfies lax memory property. Hope you understand. Thank you. Thank you very much.